think one of the things that the pharmaceutical companies can do in terms of using something like the CER collaborative tool is they can use it for training internally within their company so that they can make sure that all of their staff really understands the methodology and the designs, especially if people have been trained in the past, in particular on randomized controlled trials, to help them understand the other designs that are out there. So training is one way it can be used. The other is that it can help them in terms of the studies that they're putting together, that they're doing in order to provide information to managed care organizations, and it can help them construct the studies and report the studies in a way that a managed care decision maker would be able to identify the aspects of the study that they need in order to determine its relevance and credibility and whether or not they want to incorporate that study into their decision making. If the researcher puts those attributes in the study design and it puts those attributes in the report of the study, then it makes it easier for the person who's reading it and trying to interpret it to identify whether or not it's got all the characteristics that it's looking for. For the most part, the responsibilities within the company are to get a drug approved, and that relies heavily on a randomized controlled trial design. And now that we have decision makers who are out there looking at other aspects beyond the kind of thing that the FDA would be looking for when a drug is being approved, they're looking for some of the endpoints that the FDA may consider secondary endpoints. They're looking at some of the economic characteristics. So those are things that have been growing within the pharmaceutical industry, and now many of the HEOR groups have a very prominent role in the drug development process, but that's something that's evolved over time, and it's something that they've really been communicating well and getting out there to the internal colleagues within a company, but also externally to their stakeholders.